If you want to live a long, healthy life without any kidney issues, there are some habits you need to let go of and some habits you need to take up or imbibe to ensure that your kidneys remain at optimal level of functioning. So what are kidneys? Kidneys are organs. There are two in the body. They help or they serve filtering function. That is, they filter the blood and filter out toxins or waste products out of the blood and will pass them out as urine. They help in the regulation of blood pressure. They help in the balancing of fluid in the body. So, habits we need to drop include not drinking enough water. You are guilty of this. You know, the day will be busy, you'll be running up and down, or maybe you've been in bed all day and then you forget to drink water. It happens. But I want you to aim to take at least 2 liters of water every day. Why is water important? Because when the body is chronically dehydrated, like there is not enough water for the organs to function, you know, our organs need water to function. So when there is not enough water for the organs to function, the blood volume in our body reduces, and this makes the blood more thick. When it's more concentrated and thick, it's the blood vessels are thinner, they become constricted. And when this constriction occurs, the heart begins to pump blood with more effort than it usually should, and this can lead to high blood pressure. And you know what? Unmanaged or poorly managed high blood pressure can lead to kidney disease. So you see why it's important to drink water. Yeah, water even gives you glowing skin. You know what I mean. So now number 2 is poor sleep. We have sleep cycle. You know, our body operates on sleep cycle. So the sleep cycle in the body, it helps to regulate kidney function. And when there is chronic sleep deprivation, when you don't sleep as much as you should, this can lead to the kidneys regulation being affected. You see? So when the regulation is affected, toxins or waste products will not be filtered as it should or when it should. Number 2 habit is smoking. Tobacco contains some chemicals that are injurious to kidneys and to the kidneys filtering unit. And extended use of this will damage the kidney renal system. The kidney is on a renal system, so it's going to damage the kidneys filtering unit. Causes the kidneys problem. You know, the kidney is important. But the next one is alcohol use. Taking constant alcohol is going to cause dehydration. It decreases the water level in the body. And we need water to help with the filtering system. And when dehydration occurs due to over alcohol consumption, sodium or salt in the body that needs to be excreted and other waste products will not be excreted. And when this is taken up back into the body, will become imbalanced. Chronic dehydration can even cause you to be disoriented. Yeah. Another of this example is poorly managed disease conditions. What do I mean? When you are prescribed medications in the hospital, don't say you have prayed about it and then you are not compliant with your medications. Non-compliance with medication can lead from high blood pressure or diabetes. It can predispose someone to kidney problems. And kidney problem is one thing you do not want to have. It takes a toll on your finances because dialysis is done weekly. Some people do dialysis weekly. Some people do that dialysis every 3 days. And going for dialysis clinic, it is not beans. You are going to spend. So is it not better to take medications that maybe like 1.5, 2K, 5K now instead of just not being compliant and then leading to a bigger problem where you'll be spending millions weekly or monthly to ensure that dialysis is done, you have medications and that your kidneys are functioning normally. So if you have people around you that are not taking their medications or that are nonchalant about their health, you really need to put more pressure and help them to see things, how things can be beneficial or harmful to them. Okay? Another one is sedentary lifestyle. You sit all day or you sleep in bed all day. You know, when you do these things, you feel like you're relaxing and all. But even your relaxation, you need to try to take walks in between the day, like 5 minute walks. Just don't live sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary lifestyle predisposes to disease conditions. Yeah, when this happens, they will put pressure on the kidneys and it leads to kidney problem or kidney diseases. Okay. Next one is high sodium intake. The body needs sodium, right? But when you take food that are high in salt, like chips and all, the concentration will be too much in the body. And then it affects the kidneys. It affects the kidneys function because the kidney, you are giving the kidney more work to do. And then high animal protein. Excreting or digesting or filtering out animal protein in the body also takes a toll on the kidneys. So I don't want to keep saying what they cause because it's going to be like repetition. Because what animal protein and sodium intake causes, I've said them earlier. Okay. So number one, I said chronic dehydration, not drinking enough water. Two, poor sleep, sedentary lifestyle, alcohol, smoking, unmanaged disease conditions such as high blood pressure or diabetes. So that's six. Animal protein, okay. High sodium intake, that's eight. Eight things that can be injurious to your kidneys. Another very important one, I know you are guilty of this, is me, I'm guilty and I'm trying to change. This is holding urine for too long. When you hold your urine for an extended period of time, it causes, like when the bladder is full and then you refuse to go and wee, it causes retention. Like when you retain it, it causes pressure in your bladder and urinary system. And when this pressure occurs, there's the urine goes back in and the retaining of the urine causes, no, number one problem is pressure. And number two is that it causes infections or bacteria. It produces an environment for bacteria to breed. You get what I mean? So when you retain your urine, bacteria and the toxins that you're supposed to have excreted out of your body, the waste product that you're supposed to have excreted out of your body, they remain in your body. And then when they go back in, it causes infection, which may lead to urinary tract infection. Okay? Another one is kidney stones. When these waste products go back into the body, they begin to, they solidify, they become lumpy, they calcify. And when this calcification occurs, it leads to renal stones, which can block urinary vessels from filtering what they should as they should. You see? So I'm going to show you the list now for you to help yourself, and then you can take a screenshot and share with people. You know what I mean? All right. So let's go. As you can see, overuse of painkillers. I'm not even sure I mentioned this. Using pain relief frequently, persistently, over every time. What are the pain reliefs that are even corporate? Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medications that we can get over the counter, such as ibuprofen to relieve us of immediate pain, naproxen, aspirin. When they are used for long period of time, they can be injurious to the urinary vessels. Okay. So another one is excessive alcohol. Another one is lack of exercise. Another one is holding urine, which can lead to pressure and kidney stones. Another one is poor sleep. Another one is poorly managed conditions such as diabetes and hypertension. Another one is excessive salt intake, then excessive animal protein intake, then not drinking enough water and smoking. All right, I've listed 10 things and I've explained them here. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need any clarification, let me know. And if you have a topic you want me to talk about, please let me know and I will do just that for you. All right, thank you for joining today. Have a lovely day.